Thank you so much, Kat, and good morning to all of you, and welcome to your Youth Sports Report this morning. We had another host of matches play out all over the country and even in the Western Cape, where there was some incredibly rainy weather. So let's kick things off with a look at what happened in the wine country. Now, Bishop's College didn't have enough on the day as they went down to Boland Landbou 10-0. Wynberg boys were no match for Paul Gim, who cruised to a 43 victory, whilst Outeniqua and Paul Roos defeated Rondebosch and Langenhoven Gymnasium respectively. In the Eastern Cape, Grey PE season just keeps getting better after they defeated Dale College 36-3, whilst Kingswood put 47 points against Sterling High Solitary 3 on Saturday. And now for a look at KwaZulu-Natal, Hilton College compounded Maritzburg to their second straight defeat after they won their encounter 38-22. Kersney College thumped DHS 74-6, whilst Michael House was on the receiving end of a humbling 21-17 defeat to Westville. And then in Gauteng, Pretoria Boys High and King Edward School played out to an enthralling 17-all draw on Saturday, whilst Jeppe Boys punished St Albans 80-0. St Stithians breezed past Parktown Boys 20-10, the final score there, and St John's narrowly edged out Maresville 18-17. But in the weekend's biggest matches, Glenwood High School suffered their first defeat since the beginning of April after they went down 26-20 to Hoërskool Monument on Saturday. The home side took a marvelous 10-0 lead before the visitors hit back. Two converted tries would see Monument head into the break 14-10 leaders. Two second-half tries by Vian Jacobs and Francisco de Toy would be enough to seal the victory for Monas. Glenwood would get the consolation try, but it would be too late as it ended 20-26 to the visitors. And then the South African College High School, or SACS, travelled out to Paarl to play Boys High with the field underwater and snow covering the spectacular mountain backdrop. Boys High were too strong on the day and won 29-5. The massive Boys High pack were always going to be the telling factor in the conditions, and they dominated a depleted SACS at the set piece whilst rumbling upfield on a number of occasions. Three of these surges resulting in tries for their recently selected Craven Week forwards, one of whom came off the bench, having been dropped to the second team a few weeks back, which really just outlines the quality within this team. SACS would then pull 5 points back at the stroke of full-time, but the damage had already been done and they went back to Newlands 29-5 losers. And then finally, Queen's College recorded an outstanding 30-19 win over their highly rated St Andrews College opposition on the recreation grounds on Saturday afternoon. St Andrews captain and main line-out jumper Sintu Manyezi was injured in the first 5 minutes of the game and was forced to leave the field. Queens took full advantage of this and were able to dominate the line-out and secure their own ball with not too much fuss. Simon Bolzer converted 3 penalties within the first 20 minutes to give Queens a 9-0 lead. The first try of the match went to St Andrews after some good work by their forwards. Queen's College would hit back with a try of their own at the end half, 16-5 to the home outfit. The second half was a blow-by-blow affair, with St Andrews recorded a try before Queens hit back on 2 occasions. In the end, the visitors would return to Grahamstown with their tails between their legs after suffering their second straight defeat of the season. And that's a wrap for your youth sports. Congratulations to all those teams playing out, especially the ones in the Western Cape that had to endure the incredibly bad weather. But right now it's that time of the morning, what we've all been waiting for. Our special guest is about to perform for us, Zace Bantwi.
Expresso Youth Sport, brought to you by Deep Heat, warms pain away.